Pitmasters, what is up? Today we're going to be making a pork roast with a Cajun butter sauce. And as always, the first thing that we're going to do is fire up a barbecue. In this case, we're going to use the Kamado Joe Classic. We'll put in some big bulk charcoal. We'll put in some fire starters and light it up. Look at this beautiful Leefar rib roast that we got. It's like a prime rib roast from the Leefar Varken, which is a heritage pig. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. We're going to turn that into roast. We're going to season it up with our Superlicious barbecue rub, and then we'll put it on our Kamado Joe. We'll rub on a little bit of olive oil. Our pork ribs are all seasoned up. Now we'll put a handful of cherry smoked chips into the barbecue, spread them around, put on the grill grates, and then put on the rib roast. We've been smoking our pork rack at a 140 degrees Celsius for around 2 hours now, and it's done. It's reached a core temperature of 67 degrees Celsius. So let's take it off the grill. Well, look at our beautiful pork roast. Take the thermometer out. There we go. Now it's time to give it a rest, and then we'll slice into it. But first we gotta make our sauce. For our sauce I'm going to melt some butter, and I'm using clarified butter. First we'll put a pan on the grill and we'll let it heat up. In the pan I'm going to put around 100 grams of butter. We're also going to add a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. But this is store-bought Cajun seasoning from the supermarket, and you always gotta find out what it tastes like before you put it in. Otherwise, you don't know if it's too salty, if it's too sharp. So we'll do a quick taste test. That's got a lot of umami flavor in there, a lot of salt, and it's not too sharp. So we can use a moderate amount. So 1 tablespoon will be more than enough. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of coarse mustard, a tablespoon of soy sauce, and 4 tablespoons of raw cane sugar. We'll quickly stir that up. Now all that needs to happen is we need the sugars to dissolve and completely mix with the rest of the spices. When the sugars are fully dissolved and we got a light syrupy bubble, then we know our sauce is done. Before we start slicing into this pork rack, let's appreciate that bark that we created. A lot of flavor has gone in there. We've caught a lot of smoke. It just looks so good. Let's slice it open. Now we added a lot of butter to our sauce, but maybe it's a little bit too much. So I'm just going to strain some of it off and get rid of it. And then I'm going to put in the juices that were on our cutting board. Look at that. That's pure flavor. And plate it up. Let's get a piece of that pork and slice into it. I like the part where the bone is, so I can just eat it straight off the bone. Just take a little bit of that sauce as well. Let's bite into it. This is absolutely amazing. You gotta love pork. You gotta love pork. You can have a beef rib roast, but this is half the price and double the value. Oh man, this is so good. The barbecue sauce just goes so well with the pork. It's sweet, it's savory, and man, it just lifts the whole pork up. And together with that Superlicious barbecue rub, this is a dream. Good pork, good sauce, a good rub. That's all you need to make a delicious meal. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, leave me a big thumbs up and a comment down below, because I want to know how you like to make your pork roast. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's supporting this channel through the membership here on YouTube or via Patreon. If you're a member, you'll receive a weekly recipe, and I'd like to see you guys in the next video. So until then, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling.